So we've got a Simplicity 1428L doing some work too, and it looks like it's going to need some servicing to the scraper and to the skids. So I went ahead and loosened the skids up. We're going to take those off. I was going to show you here, some skids only have one surface to touch the concrete. Others have the one surface and then they're reversible, so you can reverse it and use the other surface. So in this case, if it's worn down like that and it's riding across the concrete, it's going to catch there and there, of course. But if you flip it over, then you've got a nice new fresh surface. Some of these, the new ones, are made from composite. I definitely recommend those, especially if you have like a stamped driveway or anything like that. But we're going to flip both of these around and go ahead and adjust that scraper space. That way this thing acts exactly how you want to when it snows. So again, make sure you have a nice flat surface. You don't want to use a surface that's not flat, otherwise obviously it's not going to be that way. So I'm just going to go ahead and do, and we're holding the carriage bolts in on the back, and all we're doing is holding this skid directly down against the concrete. So you can do it on the concrete. I know this table is 100% perfect. And again, all we're doing is having that scraper contact there, and then we've got the cardboard underneath in the middle, just to give you your spacing. Again, about 1/4 inch. It's not rocket science, you know. If you notice it's leaving a little too much, you can always readjust it a little bit. So we've got that side set. The other side, go ahead and get it going. And again, just the same thing. And hold those carriage bolts in from the back. Nope. I guess you want to flip this one over first. Again, this one didn't go all the way through on the bottom, but it's definitely worn pretty bad. You're going to want to flip them over at the same time. So if they're not reversible, obviously get some new ones. The composite ones are very nice because they don't ruin anything. Even if they catch up or hit on any of the concrete, it's not going to ruin anything at that point. And again, I'm just holding that out towards us here and tightening it up. So now, once we come around to the other side, we're going to take this cardboard out of here and see what it's looking like underneath as far as the spacing. Again, we like maybe 1/4 inch or a little bit less, and that's about where we're at this point. So that's going to be great as you're going across. Most of the time when you leave that little as you're going across, it's just a tiny bit of snow. Normally that'll melt off of the concrete as long as you're keeping up with it. So best way, easiest way to adjust your scraper and your skids there. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.